Welcome back, everybody. We're on workout 6 of our home workout sequence. We're going to start with our warm-up as we normally do. Today we're going to start with a flow vinyasa. So the flow vinyasa is just some basic flow yoga moves. These are our fundamental moves, starting with a mountain pose. So we're bringing those hands up overhead, bringing our biceps close to our ears, reaching through those fingertips, rolling those shoulders back. Slight bend in the knees, hip engagement, glute engagement, going into a forward fold. So the forward fold is just letting the hands hang down, grounding into the feet, hips stay high, knees are back, big hamstring stretch on the back sides of those legs. Breathing into and exhaling into a tabletop position or a flat back position, hands to shins, flat back, hips again staying high, grounding into those feet. Exhaling into plank position. So remember, with our plank, we're pushing through those heels, lifting the knees, engaging the core, stacking our shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists. Fingers are spread wide, eyes are between our thumbs. Sliding into down dog position, big stretch on the back sides of those legs. Breathing out, pushing our chest back to our thighs. Exhaling, chaturanga to an up dog, so just a low back bend. Continuing with the breath. Chin is out, chest is out, stacking those shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists. Breathing, exhaling back into a down dog position. Inhaling, exhaling, bringing our feet to our hands. Hands come high, back to that mountain pose. So you'll, through this sequence, do 3 breaths, 2 breaths, and then 1 breath. So take 3 breaths through your first time through that flow vinyasa, just 2 breaths, and then finally 1 breath through each move. Inhaling, exhaling, and moving. Moving into our second movement for our warm-up, we're going to do bridges. We've done bridges before, so just a review, grounding into the feet, knees are up. We're sending those hips high, really grounding into the feet. Our hands are right next to our hips, pushing our hands to the floor. Breathing in as we come down, exhaling as we send those hips high, slight pause at the top of that movement. Going from bridges, we're going to slide into a little more yoga movement. So we're going to start with a warrior 2 position. So we're grounding into our forward foot, creating that 90-degree angle with our lead foot, grounding into the trail foot or that kickstand foot in the back. Alignment from ankle to midfoot, and then parallel hands with the floor. Gaze is out in front of the lead hand, breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, and our hips are low. We're going to transition from a warrior 2 to a star pose. So hands go up high, we're grounding into those feet. We're going to transition into a forward fold. Again, big stretch on the back sides of these legs, keeping our hips high, knees back, grounding into those feet. We're going to walk our hands from one side to the other. And you can take as much time as you need to get a big stretch through this movement. And if you want, we've got programmed side to side, hands to feet. You can also send those hands back between your legs and get a deeper stretch should you desire that. So you're going to slide back into that star pose and then alternate to the other side for that warrior 2 position. So just taking the same warrior 2 position that we set up with our one leg forward, now we're just altering to the other leg. So switching back and forth between that warrior 2 star pose and a warrior 2 the other way. Finally, we're going to go into some burpees, get that heart rate up. So remember, with the burpee, it's a dropping our body all the way to the floor. Feet come back to the hands with a jump at the top. So we don't need to slam dunk. We're not looking for huge air. This is just to get the cardio going. Just a quick jump at the top of that movement. Think explosive action from the floor to your jump, and then good form throughout. Finally, going into a side plank. So this is just a quick hold. Starting with the easiest form with a staggered foot, you can stack your feet if you want an extra challenge. And if this is feeling pretty easy, you can raise that hand and then ultimately raise that foot up, holding that position. So hold prescribed through your TMAP workout. We're going to go from a side plank then to a V-up. So simply bringing those hands to our feet, hinging at the hips, balancing on the back sides of our hip bones, meeting in the middle. And then you switch from that V up to an alternate side plank. So that's your warm up. Again, the sets and rep schemes are prescribed in TMAP, refer to that. And from here we'll go on to our strength movement for the day.